Getting ready, everybody. Hey there, Geeky. Good to see you. Just getting situated. Oh, I have to do social media. I'll do it on my phone. It's probably easier to put out a quick message.
I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Come now. There's no cause for panic.
Okay. So I got the post. I just gotta add the picture to it.
This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Okay. I just sent it out to the main socials. And now I just have to take it and drop it onto LinkedIn. And then we're ready to go. Oh, I didn't put the Twitch link. What's wrong with me? Ah, I should have stayed on the streaming now screen. Let me at least sign my character in. Kyrie! It's so annoying. I cleared out my cookies on Thursday or Friday, and now every single website, I have to remember which email goes to this one. Okay, I found it. So now I just have to write a post. I have a typo in my post this morning, but it's a funny one because instead of push past, I put push psi, like I'm pushing psychology on everybody. Okay, so I'm ready to play. And I'm gonna pick up my next new class. Pictomancer's right there. So great. There it is, the cheerless hearer. Why are they cheerless, though? That kind of makes me sad. Anybody wearing a cool wizard hat should be automatically some amount of happy. I'll have you know my day is going swimmingly. Or I haven't is something amiss. I feel like I'm naturally more of that second response. So I'm going to go ahead and do that second one. Let's put up the feet rest. I'm probably much louder than the game right now. I can adjust that a little bit. So let's do a test. Yeah, that's pretty good. If my sound is hard to follow, just let me know. The joy of Pictomancy. Survey the Gridania Aetheryte Plaza for the meddlesome Moogle. I love the Hobbiton vibes that you get in Gridania. There seems to be a slight error connecting with Discord. I can't solve this right now. I'm just gonna enjoy the game. Alright, let's watch this introduction for Pictomancer. Moogles are so adorable. You had me at magic painting. I might be interested in learning more about Pictomancy. Yeah, I'm going to do the second one. I am the inheritor of the Pictomancer's soul. A history lesson. The imagination. I love the power of imagination. I was talking with my doc student that's working with me in my class. We were talking about how I talk about video games and how a lot of other professors end up talking about video games in this kind of negative kind of vibe. And she called my point of view something that I thought was pretty clever and easy to understand. She called it Neverland Syndrome, meaning that I am able to still describe things from an imaginative perspective that has hope and wonder and fascination. That was such a big compliment. I've been thinking about it for 48 hours now. That is one of the big differences between me and a lot of my contemporaries. So, I just thought that was kind of cool. Now I need to speak with Kupopo and attend his interview. It looks like the mission is this way. If I could live in any video game universe for a week, where would I choose? Easy! Eorzea! Final Fantasy XIV! And not just live there, I'd be the Warrior of Light. For sure. Hang out with the Scions and solve problems in the world. Battle for other people to have a nice existence. I'm Kyrie Lannis. I'm in okay, Defender of the Week, Champion of the Realm. Ooh, okay. Would I say the first one? I think I'd say the second one. I'm going to go with Defender of the Week and Champion of the Realm. It's really cool that we're having so many dialogue choices early in the stream today, because my YouTube video that I'm going to work on later today after the stream is over. Let's see. I am a Master of the Arts. Yeah, I have a Master's of Arts. That's what my master's degree is called. Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Arts. That's so cool. What do you think when you hear the word Moogle? Irrepressible cuteness. Terrible game of tag in Final Fantasy Rebirth. That's actually my answer. Okay. Honestly, I'm in between option 2 and 3 here. Speak with them first to gauge the problem is the closest answer to being genuinely me. I'm really getting a job interview for this. So back to what I was talking about. My YouTube video idea for later today is about how we become the hero of our own story. Let me just start over on that. My idea for my YouTube video today is how we become the hero of our own story in video games. So having that interview and having me answer these personality test kind of questions is kind of neat. Pictomancer unlocked! Gotta be a Pictomancer to do this mission. So let's see if I can assume the role of Pictomancer. Inventory. Yep. Here we go. Ah, naked. Let's get an outfit on. That one could be good for Pictomancer. Actually, you know what? All these red X's, none of these outfits are going to work for Pictomancer. Ah. Alright. Pictomancer eschews the stave for a brush, painting their imaginings upon a canvas and bringing them to life through magic. By utilizing the creature canvas, the weapon canvas, and the landscape canvas, a variety of effects can be produced. Creature motifs are painted on the creature canvas and can be rendered to life through living muse, simultaneously granting a depiction of the rendered motif. Assembling depiction of palm and depiction of wings creates a Moogle portrait, allowing the execution of Mog of the Ages. Weapon motifs are painted on the weapon canvas and can be rendered to life through Steel Muse. When a hammer is painted on the canvas, Striking Muse can be performed, allowing the execution of Hammer Stamp. Landscape motifs are painted on the landscape canvas and can be rendered to life through Scenic Muse. When a starry sky is painted on the canvas, Starry Muse can be performed, increasing the damage dealt by self and party members. The palette gauge and white paint can be accumulated by executing certain Aether Hue spells. Once your palette is sufficiently saturated with ether, you can consume a portion of the palette gauge to execute Subtractive Palette, which will temporarily alter the properties of your Aether Hue spells, significantly enhancing them. Additionally, white paint can be spent to execute Holy in White. Okay. Okay, so that's my spells. Let's move them. Okay, and let's move the palette gauge. Okay, so now I have moved those. What am I working on today? Well, I'm picking up Pictomancer. Danny, good to see you. I just picked up Pictomancer, and I have to enter Origenics for my next MSQ, so I'm gonna do that as a solo duty. I need to line these up perfectly or else my OCD is gonna hate it. Ah, there we go. Pictomancer is the strongest job in the game. I do not like that. Okay, so don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be maining Pictomancer. But my Black Mage is level 99. I'm at Origenics. And I figured now is the time for me to pick up the other jobs, find the Ether Currents, do the things that set me up to enjoy Endgame, because I'm gonna be there hopefully this week. I'll be in Endgame. And then I can start my conversation with the other Geek Therapists about Raid Team. We're looking at playing our raids on Tuesday and Wednesday. If they're off stream, then I'll still use the footage for different YouTube videos. But if they're on stream, that could be cool too. How are things going for you, Danny? I have quite a bit left after Origenics. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, wait. Did I pick up the... I don't remember. Did I pick up the mission? Speak with the Cheerless Hearer by Nofika's Altar. Oh, okay. That's over by the White Mage area, the Conjurer area. Oh, wait. How did I auto-run? Ah. How do you turn on auto-run on controller? That was cool, but I don't know how I did it. Oh, no. You got problems. But you gotta wait. That happens so often. And it's annoying. Especially if you have a problem-solving mentality. This cheerless person has a wizard hat. And like I was saying before the stream started, if you're wearing a wizard hat, there's absolutely no reason to be cheerless. You got stuck in first person mode before and you had to pause a dungeon because someone was stuck walking. Well, luckily I figured out how to stop the auto run, but if I knew how to do it intentionally, that would be really cool. Maybe I should look it up. I kind of like this as my starting outfit for Pictomancer. It's using the shirt that I use in my Blue Mage outfit. It's using some random black pants that are okay for that level. I've got to... I have to change my buttons though. There's no reason to have that on my bar. So if I put lucid dreaming somewhere else, that'll fit my mindset better. Yeah. And also Surecast, there's no reason for me to have that there. Because I'm never... It's not... That's not where it is when I'm playing Black Mage, so my brain is not going to remember it's there. Also, sleep and adder. Let's switch to Black Mage really quick. Yeah, okay. So I need to put sleep, addle, limit break. Those are the L left buttons. This is such a tricky thing to think about. Okay, I think I got it. Now I just need to put the Gissel greens. And then go to general, put limit break, and then put mount roulette. And sprint. Sprint's already where I want it. Yep, that's exactly right. You have to feel it out while you play. Oh, shoot. Did you find me, Danny, because of Discord or just regular notifications? Because I had not put a notice in Discord. I should do that. Yeah, so I cleared my cookies out on Thursday or Friday, and now every single app that I use is re-authenticating me. You got a notification from Twitch. Yeah, so I should post in Discord. At everyone, I am live with coffee. Let's see, where's my coffee? And Final Fantasy. Okay. Have I played Island Sanctuary? I haven't played Island Sanctuary. I don't even know how to start it. Is that like the farming island game? Old Charlian, there's a blue quest for it? That's interesting. A 1,000 gil to teleport back to the MSQ? Ah! Why is there inflation in my video games? Not cool. I will Get to work on orogenics. And then, how about this? I will check it out. Is it something that takes a lot of, like, starting up to do? How do you get Aetheryte tickets? Oh, that's the wrong direction. Oh, okay. Well, now we're fighting a turret. Hunt currency. I love that you can just switch to ice and then do one Umbral Soul, and then it locks you in into your ice meter to build up your charges. Such a big change to the way it works. I'm not moving. Turret's done. Look at that. I got it. I got my rhythm back. I don't do hunts, though. There's so many things I could do to make my character better, have better resources and things, and I just don't do them. I've never had a consistency with Final Fantasy XIV where I sign in every single day and do daily things. Intense rotation changes throughout leveling. It's hard to play in daily content. I agree, but I like that because I'm a wacko. Oh, Danny, how's my sound balance between my voice and the game? Could you let me know that? Okay, so let's look at my options here. I have to have Graha as the healer, and I have to have Wuk-Lamat. No, that's okay. Ad started. Completely understand. Actually, wait. The only choice I have is, do I want Kryl or do I want Alice? I had Alice on the last one. I'm going to type here. See you after the ads. I'm going to just camp out here until those ads are back. Are done. Seems like the nice thing to do. Ooh, wait. My coffee mug needs to be heating up my stuff. Yeah, so I really do enjoy the process of learning these duties on my own which I've never done that. When I first started playing the game, I don't think that that was an option. But I really enjoy it as a solo player working through the MSQ, the main scenario quest. So when you're playing the story, it really helps me to play alone and also to have to redo the whole fight if I die, because that helps me to actually learn the fight. That's what I want. I don't want to win every fight in the game just by surviving because other players are good. I want to be good. That's really important to me. And I think the first couple years of playing the game, I was always with groups that would complete the instance whether I was there or not. So there are so many dungeons in this game that I've never lived all the way through. And also, Danny, let me know if the sound balance between my voice and the game is okay, because I'm doing a couple sound things different. I'm using earbuds instead of the big headphones to try to not get a migraine today. But the sound quality on these is not very good because they're super cheap. So I have no way. Game is a little loud. Okay. I can turn it down 10%. Okay. So now the balance between my voice and the game hopefully is better. I can barely hear the game, but that's because my sense of hearing is awful. All right, we're doing Origenics, everybody. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna screenshot that. It's pretty. From the moment you see that tower, you know you're going there, and it's gonna be a battle. Oh, that's a bummer, actually. Getting put into a group that's most of the way done with it. Well, you get to see it with me if you stick around for the stream of it. Gotta make sure you don't run off the edge. Oh, I brought him to me! That's fun. I thought I was gonna skate back. I got my moves backwards. Oh, don't look at me. You've never seen this? Joined at the second to last boss. Well, hang out with me, Danny. Let's do it together. Well, you're in the very important healing class known as Twitch Viewer. Okay, so I'm getting into the flow of my AoE rotation. And I didn't do it to perfection. But it's fine.
Allow me.
The tank and the healer are doing their thing. Oh, there's little guys. Wait.
Hold on.
Okay. I didn't see the little ones. Okay, we made it. Aurum Vale is really hard. Is that the one with the poison, like underground swamp stuff on the ground? Or am I thinking of a different one? Ooh, we got the elevator. Yeah, the gold bile. So many groups just run straight with the tank runs straight into that first room. Because in all the other Final Fantasy duties that works, but not in Aurum Vale. I'm supposed to do quick cast before flare, but it's okay. It gives me a brain break. Ah, I hate when I get interrupted mid-cast, because then I miss my move. Okay, cleared him out. It is stressful when you have to play with other people. Because even though a lot of people are supportive and they're excited to play with people who are learning, there's a natural feeling inside the player to want to do it well and contribute positively to the group. When you can't do that, my self-esteem gets hurt, for sure. Alright, Herpicaris, which has herpes in the name. So, Herpicaris. Let's destroy herpes, everybody. Just the beginning. Big despair hit right there. Oh no. I got out of it. No, I didn't get out of that one. I didn't get out of any of them. But we learned something. My ether current skate works! I set up a macro for this on Friday afternoon, but this is my first piece of group content to test out if I set the macro up correctly. The next trial is your favorite in Dawntrail. I feel that the boss fights in Dawntrail are fun. I think the story needed an editor. I think it's a good story. But it needed an editor because there's a lot of unvoiced cutscenes that I feel like did not need to be as long as they are. Oh, that hit me? That's not fair. Oh, wait. It was telling me the order that the areas were going to get hit, not when they're getting hit. Yes, exactly. Level 95 when they send you to the tumbleweed village in the desert. They killed the momentum of the South American Dawn Servant story. And then it picks back up around level 98 and gets interesting again. Just so much conversation, and the scenes are not even voiced. So it's a strange experience to play it, but if you take the time to read everything, the story's great. But is it a video game? You know, that's another factor completely. Is the story a video game? Ouch. One more big crash in the story before the end. Well, I've also changed my approach to the game as a content creator completely because of how Dawntrail works. So what I've been doing is I've been playing in my free time on my couch at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. when I wake up. I've been playing on my PlayStation Portal because I don't want to stream the MSQ because I don't know if I'm going to be positive or not. So when I get to group content like this where there's something for me a problem to solve as a game player, then I leave it until my next stream. And that's been a pretty good recipe for me. Yeah, that's a good tip. Zooming out my camera more. It's honestly not the distance, it's my eyeballs on the screen. I'm so busy trying to get my rotation right that I'm forgetting to survive. Graha Tia is definitely deserving of a marker. Ow. That's it. You can't watch Graha Tia and survive this. Speaking of Graha, how do I feel about him using his staff after Shadowbringers? Well, okay, I don't remember what he used before Shadowbringers, so I think it's great. I love that it's got a crystal in it because of the crystal tower. I think it really suits his character that he is after Shadowbringers. I didn't have this huge connection with him during A Realm Reborn. He was just an NPC stuck inside the Alliance raid area. So I like him. I like him as a character. Hey Corsair, thanks for the tip. Just run. Don't stop to cast. But Corsair, that's my personality. That is BS. Thank you, Geeky Saga, for piling on with Corsair, who's absolutely right. I'll pile on with Corsair too. But man, that was probably my worst pull, and it was my 7th one or something. I'm so glad we don't have a kill counter on the stream. It's been tough, but good morning. Welcome to the stream. Awesome to hang out with you. My macro for ethereal manipulation worked. It's just the timers for those circles are so mean. We have video proof that I had not deserved to die in that poll. What's the point of ethereal manipulation? Hey, Latasha from Kindbridge. Yeah, welcome to my stream where we get to watch me beat my head up against a boss wall repeatedly. Okay, so this boss has killed me many times, but we're gonna get it. I'm not playing with real people. The 3 teammates, Kryl, Wooklamat, and Grahatia, they are my team. They are controlled by the game, the AI of the game, or the programming of the game. So all that matters is that I survive this fight, and I am not doing a very good job of it. But this is a new fight for me. Never done it before. He attacks in bursts. So okay. Okay, we're going over here. That's messed up. Wait, oh, it missed me! It missed me! Oh man, it popped in my ear. Oh no. I thought I could manipulate again, and I just stood still. That was my best pull. Latasha, you are good luck. Okay, so I'm going to just talk about progression here and about why gamers might end up playing more, right? A higher amount of screen time, a higher amount of game time. If you're playing something challenging like this, instead of it taking 5 minutes and then you move on, it's going to take a half hour. It might take 45 minutes. It might take an hour. So the question is it worth it to complete a challenge like this? I would say yes it is, because it's helping me learn how to control my anger and frustration. It's helping me exercise my problem-solving brain muscles. Okay, it's gonna slam the right side. And then it's gonna slam the left side. And then it's going to... What's it gonna... Okay. Oh no! Okay. Round 2. Oh, we got a new mechanic! Alright, so we all took that hit together. That means we don't die. Wait, do we want to stand by him? Okay. Ow. Okay, we got a burst. We got burst opportunity here. Oh no. I pushed the thumbstick in and it zoomed in on the boss. And then I ran the wrong direction. Ah. Okay. We got him. We got him. Like, this boss is down. What's been my favorite boss fight in the game so far? In Dawntrail? I'm going to be super sappy here, and I'm going to say this one because I like this. I don't like... Okay, I like defeating bosses. And it's a fun feeling when you beat it on the first try. But when this boss goes down... That's gonna mean more to me than the entire expansion so far. So, great question, Geeky. Let's do this. I messed up my rotation there. I didn't get a Despair Blast. Oh no. Ah, got me. I have 2 vulnerability stacks because I messed up twice. So if I get hit by another big hit, this is not going to be a successful attempt. He's at 66%. Ah, I could have stayed put. All right. This is challenging me to get better at the game. I have to, instead of looking at the ground and where my character is, I also have to mix in looking at the boss and looking at how it's putting its appendages up in the air. Okay, so now right first. Okay. And then we gotta watch him. Another right. Oh, there's a... Darn it! Okay, I almost read it correctly. Not quite. Why? I don't understand how I'm getting hit when I'm kind of in the same spot as Graha and Cryle. That's the part of the fight that I'm definitely not owning it. Got me again. There's so much ground to cover there. If I hadn't zoomed in wrong on that one attempt, things would have ended fine. Did I do it? Okay, that was the cleanest I've had. Cap? It's only Cap. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, oh my gosh. Well, it was great seeing you. I really appreciate it. Awesome. We're in the middle of a boss fight. Hope you had a great stream. Oh no. Oh man. Did I get him? I got him! Haha! That raid was magical. Thank you, Cap. I know you had to run. Nice! Oh, man. There's 2 more bosses left. I can't wait for Dawntrail raiding either. That'll be so much fun. I'll just set up push to talk. Hopefully they have no problem streaming it. Oh, wait. wait. There's a doorway somewhere? Is there... Oh my gosh. That was cool. Had a little bit of a targeting mishap there. what? A little bit of a rotation mishap there, but it's okay. I'm playing Black Mage. There's a lot to take in. The screen is constantly giving me information, and it's a little hard sometimes to get the rotation right when you're also worried about new stuff. Treasure coffer, I can get some gear. Materia. It's hard when you've run out of your polyglots? No, not polyglots. When you've run out of your swift casts. What's it? Triple cast, that's what it is. I could probably move my thunder, my AoE thunder move, which is High Thunder 2. I could probably move it because I have a Umbral Soul here that I don't need because I use Umbral Soul on my main bar. Oh yeah, we're going through the facility where they take souls out of bodies and then move them back into the android people. So the story of this is going to be a crude description, but basically the bad guys in this story are living forever because they're taking souls from their enemies that they kill in war and using them for themselves. Oh, gotta get out of that. Yeah, so in terms of... I've been thinking a lot while I'm playing this story about if an AI has the ability to talk about video games like me, and I program it and make it available to people before I pass away, my physical body is gone. But the world still has some of the best parts of me in it. So am I dead? You know, medically I'm dead. But intellectually the world can still interact with me. Like, you could put me in an online classroom and teach me how often to respond, how I handle when I'm positive and supportive, how I handle things when I'm trying to encourage people to do better. And essentially, you'd have the opportunity for students forever to learn how to become counselors from me. The problem is with the people who are still actually alive and still worried about things like money, power, political influence, financial status. Would they keep me alive in a way that preserves the best parts of me? Or would I become a technological bastardization of the idea of me? The more and more AI resources we put online, the more things like this have to be wrestled with. In fact, I saw a couple movies yesterday in the movie theaters, and before both of them, there was an ad for The Matrix. They're re-releasing The Matrix in theaters, the first one, for some reason, so people can see it again on a big screen. And it ends with this person dressed up like one of the good guys, you know, dark sunglasses, trench coat, leathery kind of outfit, all black. It says, "Watch it now while it's still fiction." And I think that this story in Dawntrail starts out like South American Vacation with massive history lessons, but then it quickly shifts. Well, it slowly shifts, but out of nowhere it shifts into this philosophical discussion about, is it okay to preserve your life using AI at the cost of people who actually are still alive? Let's do this new boss fight, the Deceiver. First pull. Okay, well, we got her down to 94%. Good first pull. Oh, I lost my attunement right before Despair was going to cast. Okay, so we got people glowing glitchy and people not glowing glitchy. Yeah, outside of teaching too, like, if something tragic... There's a Black Mirror episode about this that I think is pretty neat. It stars Donald Gleason.
Allow me.
Wait, why aren't they moving? How did they know which one was going to... Why did I survive that? Okay, switching to ice, getting my spells back. Oh, so tough. Ah. I wish I understood why they know which one to go to. I don't understand. We're at 8%. I think I skipped a treasure coffer after the first boss. Oh, that's too bad. It might not have even been Black Mage gear. Whew. That boss I took down on the first try. The first boss, I needed 20 attempts-ish. So that's rough. Oh, so cool. I became one of those capsules at the bank. Another treasure. Another materia. Oh. High fire. Ugh. Oh no, wrong move. If you're watching the stream, I know when I used to play on PC, I used to have my friends' battle effects turned off or turned low. Is it even possible to understand what is going on during a battle like that, or should I turn those effects so that you only see my attacks? This is a real opinion question, especially if you're watching and well, actually two different groups should have an opinion there. So you see all these orange balloons and things going on over there, artwork kinds of attacks. Those are not me, those are the Pictomancer. Kryl right there, level 99, short little girl in a hoodie. The elemental attacks you see going off, those are basically me. So my question is, would it be easier to follow if it was just my attacks that you could see? Because I'm kind of overwhelmed as well as the person playing the game. It's just, there's so many flashes, it's kind of hard for me to keep track of what's going on. Yeah. So, can I do that mid? I don't know if I can do that mid duty. Battle effects. Own, show all. Party, show limited. Others. Show limited. PvP opponents. Some. Okay. So that's in control settings, character. Let's see if that makes it easier. Big guys coming. Yeah, so now the only attacks that you'll see are going to be critical kinds of it, like important battle attacks from my teammates, and then things from my enemies and things from me. See, it's already less of a strobing light effect. Yeah, no problem. I want people to be able to understand what they're seeing. So, this is group content, but I'm playing it alone with computer allies. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can actually learn to do the fights myself successfully before I make other people have to... Oh, I lost my attunement. Before I make other people have to team up with me. Ooh, Battle Turtle. That's fun. Starting out with a fire rotation. Oh no. Oh, you can get the turtle as a mount? How? I would love to get involved in that. Nice! I used Swift Cast perfectly there. I have to get more familiar with using hunts as part of my weekly game activity. Corsair, I'm gonna have to talk with you in Discord about things I can add to my gameplay that will help me earn things. I know it's a weird problem, but there are tons of things in the game that I've never even started doing. I play in such a narrow way that I don't understand what it is I'm missing. Ambrose the Undeparted. All right, let's go. Take one. Okay, he just teleported to the front of the room. Okay, so he's slicing. Now he's back to tank position. Nearby cages are under strain. Ah, they're gonna burst across the room. And have enemies in them. Okay. Oh, we slid across the room from magnet pulses. I'm gonna put down ley lines and I'm gonna try to put some big boom on the boss. That was a pretty good assumption of where I'm gonna land. 63% first pull. Oh, wow. Cages are streamed. Will I get this spell off? I did! I got it off! Aha!
Allow me.
%35%. Ley lines down, let's go. Burst time. And once I'm done with these bursts, I will limit break. Come on, hit the boss. Yeah! Art of War 4! Trophy popped. Oh! I'm level 100 now! Yes! Yeah, that's so great! Game-winning shot right there. Yeah! 100. That moment, oh my gosh, that moment where I realized it. I wasn't even thinking about that. Astral Gauge unlocked. Okay, while under the effect of Astral Fire, casting Fire 4 or Flare will grant stacks of Astral Soul. At maximum stacks, you can cast Flare Star. The elemental gauge indicate... Okay, I know all of this. Okay. So, Flare Star is this move right there. Did I get my Black Mage Job gear at 99? I don't know what that means, so probably not. Thanks for the congrats! Let's look at the inventory and see what I've just got. Fending, casting. I can use this. Earring. Slaying, aiming. I need to go to Tuliolol after the cutscene. Yeah! Tell me where to go. Tell me what to do. Gotta move the astral gauge. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm modifying my layout so that things will look nice and organized on my screen. I just want it to be even. I don't like how small those are. Yeah, that's good. I'm fine with that. So Endwalker and Dawntrail give you free job-specific gear at 89 and 99. Okay, I will go pick them up. Now we got a cutscene to watch.
It's not opening.
Shale, can you see to the lock? Just a moment.
Ever reliable.
Follow the passage inside and you'll come to an elevator. It'll take you to the 11th level.
Right. Let's keep moving.
This tower from the outside looks like it would have so many more floors than 11. It's so tall.
The 11th level, just below the summit.
Look. Soul cells. This is where they're kept.
What? Then these are all...
Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage. Or so I had expected.
A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it? Yet the light is out on most of these.
What does that mean?
Don't tell me he's already used them up. That's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator. Who's there?
More friends! Oh, Y'shtola.
And Y'shtola and Destiny
This
is
is the
too.
best.
Lest you wonder, all is well in Taral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand.
So, Latasha, if you're still in the chat,
No rest for the righteous as
being
usual, eh?
from the Kindbridge program, what are some things that you're seeing in this stream that we can talk about that would be relevant in a therapy session?
After more pressing matters have been resolved.
Because that's one of the main things I'm fascinated to talk about on stream. I'm going to let that question just float around. Everyone in chat actually can contribute to that.
We must stop Zoralja before
But
it gets
before I
any
start
worse.
giving the answers, you know, there's more than one way to tackle this. We've nothing to fear. Yeah, let's inspire with leadership.
I thank you for coming with me this far, my friends. And I ask you to lend me your strength one last time. Together, let us defeat Zorolja and safeguard the future of Tulihyolal.
Except
And here is where I must excuse myself. Come
there's
back
no
one
way
day.
this is the end because there's a whole zone in the ether current chart that I haven't been to yet. Video game. About to give us a false ending. Because of the way they were lined up on that bridge, it looked kind of like Alphino was carrying Kryl. Yeah, I'm level 99 MSQ. So what that means is the quest that I'm completing is for a level 99 character. Even though I just hit level 100, that just means I've gained experience at a slightly faster rate than intended
What in the world is that?
by doing extra things.
It couldn't be. A void gate.
Another void gate.
It's enormous.
Aye. It dwarfs even the one Zeromus opened.
That is no void gate. It doesn't lead to the 13th.
Then
Yes, in all likelihood, it's a portal to yet another reflection.
By the 12. To think that realities being fused together was only the beginning.
The speculation must wait. He's here.
She's casting a wind spell. Oh man. He's become a giant Final Fantasy boss. He was not that big the last time we debated his evil bad guy tactics.
There is a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. Zoralja has far exceeded that limit. With the souls he has absorbed,
Oh, he's
he has
the
attained
same
power to
size. He
rival
was
even
just
a king among
camera
gods.
zoomed in on him too
But
big.
at a terrible cost.
I thought he was like Supreme Leader
12
Snoke
have
size.
mercy.
Brother? It ends here and now.
Oh, it like born.
Why was I born?
I am Wuklamat.
Philosophical
Vow of
questions.
resolve of Tulihyolol.
We kind of have a
You are Zorosha,
domination through
King of resolve of Alexandria.
conquering versus
For the last
helping the world
time,
thrive
we
through
fight.
nurturing
for duty,
is the core of this
For blood.
disagreement here.
for everything.
And these two are adoptive siblings of the former Dawn servant who used to be the ruler of Toliolol and united all the neighboring areas under one
Nothing back.
people.
This multitude of souls I shall burn.
So
to
this
the
is a
last
really
drop.
good nature versus nurture discussion because you have, obviously, they are adopted from different regions of the territory.
Father's true successor.
They have very different perspectives of what being valued is. And their battle is going to shake down into the core of existence here. During this quest, I have the opportunity to undertake this trial with NPCs. Okay, Corsair, should I go get the level 99 gear first, or should I do this? Get the gear first. Yep, so epic encounter. Let's leave and go get better gear. Okay, so where do I go to get this gear? Oh, Corsair! Let's go. This is what friendship is all about. So Corsair in my Twitch chat signed into the game just to ambush me with friendship and show me exactly where to go. Okay. I don't see anything. What is... Okay. I don't see anything, Corsair. It's after Everkeep. That's okay. Let's go back to Everkeep. Do you want to do Everkeep with me? I'm willing to try queuing for it. Yeah, I know, but we're in a group. You're signed into the game, I'm signed into the game. Let's just see how long it takes to queue up. They got us in a 10-minute queue. Yeah, I can just hang out and talk. So, I want to go back to that question of what's happening in the game that could be helpful for someone if you're talking with them about their life, right? There's all kinds of philosophical points in a game like this, and you can agree with them or you can reject them, or just sit back and think about them from time to time. But the shocking thing about this story that I was not expecting is how the game became so much about why we are valuable with our own consciousness. We have the good guys led by Wook Lamont, the lioness kind of leader, and she clearly values life. She supports people, she meets her enemies. Instead of attacking first, she wants to get to know them and understand their culture and understand how they came to think the way they did. And even when they have their weapons drawn pointed at her, there are multiple times in this story where she chooses not to attack back until there is no option. Now, her brother hits that point where she doesn't quite have that same level of acceptance, where she's much more willing to engage in combat with her brother. But her brother's ideology is, I want to conquer, I want to use other people's resources and take them completely for my own. I want to dominate existence, and I want people to fear me. And those are usual qualities for fictional villains. In fact, they're usual qualities for actual villains. As a game player, the Warrior of Light, which is your created character, is stuck in the midst of all that and has to be sort of an anchor. To be able to help it work out, you know. You're the enforcer. So when things are in the balance and it looks like the evil may prevail, you step in and stop evil from prevailing. So there is a mission for the ether currents, which once I unlock all of those on the map, I can fly. So see this birdie that I'm riding? I can't fly because I don't understand the way the wind works on this map. So what I have to do is I have to clear all these missions and find the swirls of wind in the environment. So we have a timer going to try to find a group that me and Corsair and I will be able to join. And in the meantime, instead of standing around not playing anything, I can go try and clear one of those missions out. Ooh, graphic jump right there. I'm at the Thunder Yards. So Zoralja is also interesting that he's going to force his country to go to war until they get sick of war, and he thinks this will cause peace. Interesting. That's such a weird, it's reverse thinking. By enforcing a war, I will cause people to not want war. Okay, so the meter to try and get Flare Star disappeared when I switched to Blizzard. Good to know. Tough raids. Yeah, if you're tackling a tough raid, for me, the times where I thrive are usually when I'm in the group and I'm understanding the conversation in the group and I feel like I'm doing well, contributing equal or better than other members in the group. But if I don't understand the conversation, I get really down on myself, which that's a me thing to work on, honestly. I could just believe in myself. Yeah, you're never gonna get Flare Star on single enemies in the wild because they die too fast. The first time I get a Flare Star, I'm gonna be so excited to see that animation because I don't know what it looks like. Shalausi. Okay. So I have a green check mark on the map. So what that means is I've completed all the parts of the mission. And I just need to go talk to the person who gave me the mission. And then they'll mark that it's complete. We're at 7 minutes and 50 seconds waiting for Everkeep. If it goes past 10 minutes and we don't have, I mean, we have one healer to go with our 2 DPS, so that's good. I love that there's a Dorian, since we're talking about eternal life, Dorian Gray. I have to believe that's the inspiration for that name being on one of the characters. But it's not actual immortality, it's fated. It is immortality, but it's not the perfect kind where you're in your peak condition and it's permanent. You have to continually deal with the curse of immortality if you're Dorian Gray. I wasn't paying attention to this conversation. So the older lady is upset that the younger girl went out into the wilderness, endangered herself for something that probably didn't need to be taken care of by her. Will I help? Sure, I will help you. Oh! I'm gonna skip this cutscene, get the completion on it. And let's do Everkeep! Now this is different than the other ones. If I die, the healers can bring me back.
Come at me with your all. I will make you.
This is a big fight. The story's been leading up to this for hours and hours and hours of playing. Alright.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power.
I'm gonna get a high flare. Or a flare star. What is it? Oh, that's pretty cool.
What visions are these? Is this my weakness given sake?
Okay, we're at 70%. What's in the corners? These are swords. Whew! Oh no! Oh, I died. One of the healers died too.
No limits will bind me.
They're gonna bring me back. Okay.
Be gone, along with my pitiful past.
Ow. Oh man, that got me again. Well, there's 2 healers alive and a red mage, so we're in a decent position. Down to 44%. I know I can get through that. I just need more practice. Ah, Corsair! Just the tanks and healers. No one else. They got the red mage back, it looks like. That's smart. if they get their MP back up, they can do some battle reses. Good run on that red mage. I know that they were in the background, but they did a really good job of staying alive there. Oh no, the healers! They're both gone! Ow. What happened there? Oh, it's the original Dawn Servant and the sun! And the current Dawn Servants! He's hallucinating the good guys.
There is no miracle.
Is he gonna kill his own son?
This is my path. I trust only in myself.
So, do you watch this really long cutscene in the middle of this fight every time? Oh, he's in final form. Oh man, that was so close to hitting me. I don't know why we switched corners there, but it worked. Oh, so cool. I love that move. Oh no! I got blasted! Oh man, my screen is jumping. Okay. So I did not get the, what's it called? flare star that time. So somehow everyone knows that this square is the safe one. And I don't know why. Zoralja imbues blades with power. Ow. I got hit by both of those hits. Took out 2 DPS there. Let's wait. Yeah, I had a feeling. These blue dots have me freaked out. And we all just soaked up that damage. Oh no! Ow! How do you know? No mercy. I died! It's all up to the red mage now. Oh, the healers are up. Healers are up. Okay. Okay, so the logic there is there's at least 3 people in the group that can do reses. There might be more. I cannot do battle res, so if people die, then I cannot help bring them back. But healers can bring people back in certain damage classes. So every time I end up being a flat, on the ground, dead black mage, if there are... Let's see, can bards do battle res? I don't know. I got a flare star. I wish I knew how to tell which squares are going to be fine. No mercy. Down to 6%. One percent. 0.3. Yeah, we got him. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that. I only died 5 times. Gotta do a pose. Let's see. Victory. How do I make... How do I make the things go away? There we go. All right. Let's do another one next to the... I can't get a good view of this. That's good enough. Cutscene time.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
They're not hallucinations this time.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
Oh, now it's talking about parenting.
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin.
Yeah,
Unable to surpass further.
he was supposed to. But also, it's hard when you realize that the guidance you've gotten isn't enough and you have to figure it out on your own.
For the resilient sun, the miracle.
Yeah. Integrity versus despair. And so he was constantly fighting a battle against his own despair. Is that floating emoticon robot Aaronville's mom? Am I understanding that correctly? Because that's just the most confusing part of this story. I don't know if I picked that up correctly.
Papa left you nothing? You God's damned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Galulcha.
Oh, it's a cup.
It's not over.
That's crazy. How is it not over? Oh, her. Sphene.
Queen's Beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore.
We've been used. I can feel it.
Why are you here?
Such an anime story.
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sveen. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
That's a good point.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die.
I like that philosophical belief.
You
But I
understand,
think it can
don't
get
you?
pushed to a point where it's genocidal.
No matter what anyone may say,
You know, if you
I
use it as a
refuse
motivator to do
believe that
terrible things to
Athena's
people
is a
who are
hollow
alive.
existence,
So,
that she can
back to that
simply
AI
allow to
idea.
fade away.
if your idea is alive, as long as someone who's living remembers you, that's a whole different thing than discussing biological life. In video games like this, sometimes they
And
get
the bearer
interchangeable.
of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
No price is too high. What is that cup that was in Zoralja? I don't understand. Have I seen it before and I forgot? Go, Y'shtola! Oh, I thought that was going to be her moment. Oh, they don't know either.
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle.
When Zeralja found the entrance to the Golden City and talked to Sphene for the first... Okay.
Its mysteries
I remember
was the
that
foremost
scene was
mission
very
of the
quick.
scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it.
I don't actually remember the conversation. I know that it's an implied conversation.
To sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
There's always a homicidal, all-powerful girl at the end of the story. Endwalker did that. I guess I'm thinking of the near raids too.
Tried, but it was all to no avail.
Shadowbringer was not a girl at the end. It was
to protect my realm.
Wasn't it Emmett Selk? I don't remember.
I can still take up arms and
or maybe it was some manifestation of Hydaelyn.
If bloodshed will save my subjects,
I'm not sure.
Then I will become history's most brutal queen.
There we go. Evil Galadriel. From the Fellowship of the Ring vision sequence. We are dealing with some apocalyptic stuff now, just like that. Oh, she just left her android and floated straight into the calamity. That's a cool throne. Yeah, so the thing about Sphene is she's basically an AI memory, and she just jumps into these robots, inhabits them, and then discards them when she's done. Oh! Compared to how much I've paid attention to Dawntrail compared with past expansions, I'm proud of myself. Because I am still hanging in and understanding things. How do we go after her now? Yeah, I'm surprised Aaronville is not more worried. That's basically his mom dying in front of him. I think I'm gearing towards the wind down on the stream. It kind of looks like that's how everybody's feeling. It's lunchtime in my time zone. I mean, lunchtime was early lunch, or brunch would have been when I started, but I have got to shift gears. So this cutscene will probably be the final thing that I do. Kachiua. But so there's a couple things that are kind of announcements for my brand and the work that I do. In my book, in my bio that's printed in my book, it's too late to change it. It says I'm the host of the Gaming Persona podcast. The Gaming Persona has stopped for about 2 months now, is the last time I uploaded an episode. And my schedule does not work with my 2 former co-hosts anymore. So I'm thinking about how to do a podcast kind of thing, whether I'd want to do it solo or not. And then should it be a new podcast name, or should it just be the Gaming Persona, but a new season, and just build off of it from there? I don't really know yet, but I've been thinking a lot about it. So I think it's important for me to have those kinds of conversations with people. It can be helpful for other clinicians. It can be helpful for people who play games. It can be important for people in family or relationships with people who play games. So I think it's important for me to continue doing that. I'm trying to figure out what the smartest way to do it would be. Because I think solo conversations would mean it's different than the original show. Hey everybody, I just got a notification from Restream. We got 100 messages in the chat today for this stream. I didn't even know Restream does that. That's really cool. We got a stream achievement today. Isn't that neat? Thanks. Well, thank you. I didn't even know that's something we're supposed to be trying to do. Yes, Latasha, I can put that in the chat. Let me just try this and see if that's right. No, that's not it. You just need a little time. I'm trying to find the form for you. training. Is that it? No? I know I can email it to you, Latasha, but I'm trying to... I set it up so that... In theory, I set it up so I can just give it to you here. Okay. Well, this was a very good stream. We cleared so much content. Two trials and one duty all in one stream? This was very cool. So thank you everyone who hung out with me today. I will just email the form to everyone who needs it that let me know in the chat. And the next stream that I will be planning to do will be sometime tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning, but it really depends on family schedule. I need to go to the grocery store. Not sure if I'm gonna have time to do that tonight. You know, just keeping the house going, right? So the plan is to stream in the morning. I don't know exactly the time, so just pay attention to social media, and I'll let people know in the Discord as well. All right, this was so cool. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I will see you soon. As always, continue the journey.